Here. So let me just address the pink elephant in the room, the big question of 2019. I've heard the question at least a few thousand times, so why not just address it right here before we jump into 2020? Now, first of all, there are a lot of amazing assessments out there in the world, and all with a different purpose why it was invented, right? So sometimes we just like to put everything in one box and call it the same. And as we like to say, bank is exactly the same, only completely different. Let me share with you why. This is not a sales pitch. I don't have to sell. I don't want to sell. You do what you want to do. That's my belief. So, let me address the power of all the assessments like DISC, Myers-Briggs, the color code, management drives, insights, animals, astrology signs, gems. What else do we have? There are more than 200 assessments out there in the world. So, it's not that it's new. We all know about it. But DISC is maybe the one that everybody knows, because that's the one that's been in the market for the longest, since the 4 personality types got discovered by Hippocrates 2,500 years ago. So I don't want to dive into personality science, because that's already proven for 2,500 years. So that doesn't need any explanation. But what I'd like to share with you, what you maybe don't know, is that DISC was invented during World War II, when all the men were employed to fight in the war, and now they had to hire women to do the work in the factories, etc. That's why they invented DISC, is to understand how to hire women. I think we still have a problem in that area. I don't think it solved the problem of that issue yet. I still believe there's a lot of improvement necessary there. But I don't think it's covered by an assessment. So, they're all amazing. So they're all based in psychology. And they are all about you, how amazing you are. If I do an assessment, I get a 40, 60, 80 page report about how brilliant I am, how amazing I am, how annoying I am, where I have to grow, and where I have to focus on my strength. Now that's great to know, to discover who you are and where you should focus in your life to create happiness and wealth. But that didn't solve the problem for business owners, entrepreneurs, network marketers, etc. So Sherry Tree invented bank over 20 years ago and brought it to market 10 years ago. It's not based in psychology, it's based in biology, the science of buying behavior. It's about your customer, your prospect, and why they buy. Okay, so this assessment is about the other side of the table. It's not about you. So, that's the most important one. There's a big distinction. Ours is focused on values that drives behavior to make a decision. Now, it started off with buying behavior. Why does the customer say yes instead of no? And how do you can do it in the shortest matter of time? So, but then we figured out it also applies to relationship. How do you get your partner to say yes? How do you get your children to say yes for their course and for their going to school or cleaning up the room, or your husband to take you on a romantic dinner. Like, it applies in every area of your life. On top of that, let's stick to DISC for the example. DISC is a 45 to 90-minute assessment, depending on what version you choose. It's, I think, $200 or something to get a report, and then you don't understand the word of it, so you need somebody who's gonna explain it to you. And then you're not even gonna read the report because it's too long, and it ends up in a pile on your desk first, and then it moves to a drawer, and then it moves to a box, moves to your garage, and then it moves to the trash bin. Okay? It's too complicated for the average person and hard to apply in daily life and interaction. B.A.N.K has an assessment that is 90 seconds or less, and it's accurate every single time. So the difference is it's simple, it's easy, it's fast, and it's accurate. And you can apply it in every area of your life. Your personal life, your business life, anywhere and everywhere. So, that being said, all the other assessments don't really have a company. They're just an assessment tool. Okay? Some of them have training, or you can get certified to teach it. But there is no real company around it. We have a company, Codebreaker Technologies and BANKCODE, two companies, where B.A.N.K is the methodology used in all our products and systems. So we actually have a system, we have technology, we have tools, we have training, and we have a certification program. We are the only one in the world that has it all and built a real company around it. So that's big, guys, because we have the tools, the book, the cards, then we have the technology, the bank pass, the lead generation assessment, 90 seconds or less, and then we have our Codebreaker AI technology that predicts buying behavior in a nanosecond. You just click on a button, a text message or email, social media ad, whatever it is, copy, paste, click, boom. There's the BANKCODE and how to communicate and reply to that person to get the yes. And then we have the training. We have live training, we do events, and we have virtual training for the people who like to study at home. And then we have a trainer certification program where you get certified to teach this to others. So that's the summary and the bottom line of the difference and why we're going viral and growing so fast. Because the average person, and that's from studies done by neuroscientists, is that the average person has an IQ below 100. No offense, they're the most amazing people, and it doesn't matter how smart you are. IQ is not relevant on the scale to succeed in life. It literally is not important at all. What is important is EQ, your emotional intelligence, how you can relate to people, have empathy, and then SQ, spiritual intelligence. Are you living your purpose, your why? Are you making a difference in the world and leaving a legacy? So IQ only matters till the age of about 25. You go to school and university, and thereafter, your whole life and career is based on EQ and SQ. So don't get too excited about your IQ level or disappointed. It's not important, guys. So that being said, where I wanted to go with this is that it's pretty cool why we're going viral. Because we actually are the most easy, simple, and fast, accurate assessment tool, lead generation tool, AI, and training you can apply right away. You learn it, apply it, and you see the results. It has been in the market for 10 years. The past 6 years I've been part of this company. And all I can say is nothing is more fulfilling than seeing people in your classroom having ahas for 2 days and say thank you for the best training of my life. You just saved my marriage. I'm going home and talk to my children because I've been parenting them based on the children I wish I had instead of the ones I have. Big things are happening in our community. And I'm proud because that is the fulfillment part. What I'm seeking for in life is helping people, make them feel better, give them confidence, give them tools and technology to really make it happen out there in the world. Be happy. You know, people have two fears in life that are driving their decisions. One is the fear of lack of money, so they cannot provide for themselves or their family. It's the number one fear. The number two fear is that people won't find the love of their life, and they're seeking for the love their whole life. Guess what? With B.A.N.K, we have a solution for both. Because B.A.N.K gives you confidence, it helps you to increase your revenue, it helps you improve your relationships, and also can give you clarity on who to date, not to date, who to work with, not to work with, how to build your business and how not to build your business, how to live life and how not to live life. It goes so deep, guys, that most of you don't even know. But I do know. And so that's the number one question I had in 2019 with the growth of our company. And more and more people are hearing about B.A.N.K, about Cherry Tree, and maybe about me. And our company is not called Cherry Tree. It's called Codebreaker Technologies and the methodology B.A.N.K. For a reason. It's not about us. It's about the system, the methodology we created to leave a global impact, leave a legacy, and really help people to be happier and more successful. So that is my question, guys, that I'm answering here for you. And